Crikey, mate.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Cracky here is Australian,
Hi.
and we figured that it would be a good time to maybe try some trashy American junk food. She's nervous.
What? We can't keep that in.
Watch me whip. So we bought a bunch of crappy junk food from Harris Teeter, and now we're gonna make her eat food that's going to give her diabetes.
Oh yeah.
Exciting. I guess the first thing we'll start with is kind of a classic, at least for me growing up, Cosmic Brownies, which are decidedly horrible for you. Let's look at the nutrition
the
facts.
ingredients is like
it's like
it's a thick chunk of
it's a dummy
ingredients
thick
in
paragraph. Okay, so there's 25% of your saturated fat for the day, 46% of your sugars for the day,
in
one brownie.
One little brownie.
Maybe we'll split one because it comes in like 2 little pieces.
Aw, that's so cute. I know, I was thinking of going over my sugar quota
Actually,
for today.
let's make the Aussie.
Oh no, American packaging, whatever will I do?
She was looking for the genuine American experience, so we also have a hat for her. Yeehaw.
Howdy. Oopsie. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. Oh my god.
That's what happens when
American
you dump something.
packaging has failed me. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Look at it.
It's so solid. It's like the densest little bar.
That's the 46% sugar.
Ooh, I get the one with the pink on it.
No, that one's for me. Okay. Should we count
Make sure
down?
you get one of the little thingies on your bite too.
Okay. Are they like the best bit?
All right, dink it and sink it.
Wait, we're not GMM.
Chewing moment.
That is definitely one of the chewiest brownies I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it tastes dense.
Yeah.
I don't know how something tastes dense. It doesn't feel dense. Well, it does, but it also tastes dense.
It has weight to it. Like, I could like start lifting with this.
All right, let's do it. I'd say as you eat it, like as you're chewing it, like the flavor starts to come out more and more, and it gets better. But when you first put it in,
it's kind of flavorless.
Yeah, sometimes a little weird about it. It's weird because like I grew up on these. I probably ate, I don't know, hundreds of these growing up.
Your saliva just like builds up on the flavor. You
My
know?
poor body.
It's not that good, but I also just want to keep on eating it.
Well, that is one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
What chemicals do I have in this?
So we're not gonna like rate these, but let's just give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Or a thumbs middle.
I think overall I'd give it a thumbs up.
It'd be middle for me.
It's pretty good. So yeah, I guess
I'll let you have the back again.
It's just a secondary snack.
Saving some for later. Tasty.
Okay.
Okay. Second is crunchy Cheetos. Now in Australia, according to Crikey, they have the puffy Cheetos, but they don't have like the crunchy kind, which is the kind I think this is superior by far.
Okay. You can get these at like certain gas stations for like $10 for a bag.
So they're rare.
Yeah. So I've never had them.
I'll leave the honors up to her.
ASMR for everyone. Are your viewers gonna like this? Yeah. Okay. Let's open it. Okay, first off, get the whiff. I'll just kind of bring it around the room. I'll aerate it.
Tastes like. Smells like chemicals.
Smells like cheese, I think.
Cheese, please.
Okay, I think it's time to try it.
Well, I'll leave it up to you to go first.
Give it a good crunch.
Should we dink it and sink it? Bonk it and chonk it?
Bonk it. Mmm.
These are one of my favorite crunchy snacks that exists. Crunchy, cheesy. I think Goldfish are probably the only like cheesy, crunchy snack that can compete with it. But if I go from a pure flavor perspective, I think that the Cheetos would win for me.
This is surprising.
It's very different than the puffy kind. I agree.
The flavor is very different. I'm a big fan of these. This is a very unique flavor. It's
you heard it here first. Cowboy Cracky has come on the case. Pinky's up. Fancy. Yeah, but look how much Cheeto dust you already got on your fingers. That's how it works.
Cheeto dust, baby. Dang. That's a good snack. I'm gonna take a third. I know.
She's going back for a third.
I'm sorry.
She's going back for a third.
I'm gonna be munching on these.
All right, so I think this goes without...
I dropped it.
I think this goes without saying, but 2 thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
Cheetos, big win.
I do this so that we have 3 thumbs up.
Now I think the next choice here is going to be Fruit Gushers, which are practically candy.
I am very excited to try this. Just the name itself just viscerally invokes just this beautiful reaction from me.
I don't know how much she knows about these, other than that they're very like candy-like.
Well, I'm assuming like it's a candy on the outside and then the inside like there's like some kind of liquid that gushes out when you bite into it. And that makes me excited.
That's a good prediction. We'll see if it comes
Gushing liquid is my kryptonite. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, this is they're kind of stuck together in the pack. This is an interesting pack. I was just thinking they were gonna be loose in the box for some reason, like just thrown in there, but this is a bit more quaint. Also, it says 6, so I thought there was just 6 of these big Gushers in there.
Well, pouches.
Yeah, I can't read. Australians don't learn how to read. Okay, we've run into our first problem in this video. Australia can't open Fruit Gusher packaging.
They don't teach this in schools.
I'm gonna use my teeth if I can't open it. We'll get a strong whiff of this one. That's a strong whiff.
Oh, that's a delectable whiff.
That's like a candle. I'm gonna try this blue one. Cause like
it says tropical flavors.
Blue and red are just like better flavors than green and orange, in my opinion.
I'll take any, I don't care.
Okay, this is very squishy. It's not what I was expecting, but I'm proud.
Boop it and chew it. Without comment, she just yeeted another one into her mouth.
I'm a big candy fan.
Across the board. By default, this would be a 2 thumbs up for you.
For like any Australian viewers that may be watching, they're 1 or 2. It tastes like a fruit roll-up, but with liquid fruit roll-up in the middle of it. Nice. You can open that one.
Well, while I open this, what are your thoughts on Gushers?
Okay, I am once again a very big fan of these Gusher people. I think they've done a really good job here.
Again? When did you say you were a fan?
The man who invented these, I would give a raise.
Are they the same people that make fruit roll-ups?
I believe so.
I think so too, because it has like a similar flavor profile.
Yeah, the texture of the outside is the same as a fruit roll-up.
You gotta think about how trash these are for your teeth, though. I mean, anything that's like chewy and liquidy that is like this sugary will like seep in between your teeth. You just get those really hard to reach places and just rot away.
Well, me and Dakota were talking before, and he was like, whenever I'm eating fruit Gushers, I think about how cancerous they are for you. Personally, I choose to ignore the little things in my brain that tell me to stop eating something. It's very healthy.
even with all that said, from my perspective, I would still
Give
thumbs
it
up.
a big thumbs up.
The
Massive
flavor
fan.
is so good. It's just super, it's basically candy. So if you think of it that way, because if you think of fruit snacks, you might think, oh, fruit, like healthier. The Welch's ones, for example, are a little healthier, I think. These are just, they're just candy. It's like Sour Patch Kids or anything like that.
Delicious candy.
Now, while we're eating some junk, let's wash it down with some root beer, which she has never tried. It says this is Genuine Hank's Gourmet Philadelphia Recipe Root Beer, which I have never had this brand. It smells great. It smells just like root beer, though I think, you know, my personal prediction coming through here, I'm thinking she'll hate this because I actually didn't know this, but root beer has like a slight licorice flavor to it, and I hate licorice, but I love root beer, so maybe it's just because I grew up with it or something. But
I'm not a big fan of licorice.
we'll have to see. Let's look at the nutrition facts here. 41 sugars, so it is a very sugary soda. So it should be sweeter.
So it should be sweet, yeah. Not a big fan of the smell thus far.
I'm hoping she likes it, but
I really wish it didn't smell like this. It smells like
that's what it tastes like.
big butt.
Uh-oh. At least it's not small butt.
Okay, let me give this a good old taste-a-rooney.
The old college try.
Oh! That is better than expected.
Yes! Victory! Let me try this root beer. I've never tried it, so.
That is very sweet. That's a lot sweeter than I first anticipated it would be.
This is a pretty standard root beer. There is another variety of root beer. It's called like birch beer. I think that one is even a little bit sweeter.
Wow.
And it's clear instead of dark. As for root beer, what are your thoughts?
It definitely does have the licorice taste that I'm not a fan of. I actually, personally, very dislike that taste.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I like root beer.
This is pretty good. Like
I feel like if you tried a root beer float, you might really like it. Like, which if people are not familiar, it's root beer and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. So I would recommend this to certain people in my life, but not everyone.
Tastes almost like a little bit more mature take on soda almost.
Yeah. Ooh, highbrow soda.
Yes.
Let's give our rating. Yeah, I'm teetering.
This specific root beer I really like as well. I feel like it's much better than some other ones that I have had. Yeah.
I get you.
Up top.
I got you.
Okay, and our last one is going to be Chips Ahoy.
Oh god, that's a difficult packaging. Okay. Are these cookies soft?
That's up for you to discover.
Okay. No spoilers. I like this attitude. Okay, let's give this a sniffy. Ooh, that smells like a good cook.
Cook? You call cookies? Are you Tom Haverford?
Mmm. 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 Mmm.
This is a roller coaster of emotions right now.
I am a big fan of soft cookies. That's my thing. But
that's what I was gonna say.
These cookies, personally, they almost transcend the line. I love this cookie. I would give my firstborn to these cookies.
To the cookies?
Yeah.
Or to the creators of the cookies?
No, the cookies. Once
to
they
get more cookies, or just as an offering, just for being so...
Well, yeah. You know, like, I praise you, you know.
Up top. Turkey.
I've never experienced that in my life.
American moment.
Yeah, this is a good cookie. This is a solid cookie.
Okay, well you heard it here first, folks. Australia approves of Chips Ahoy, Cheetos, and Gushers, and slightly root beer. But not so much on the Cosmic Brownies, huh?
Yeah. I'm around. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Link in the Patreon is down below.
I don't know if
Give
it
us
actually is.
money.